Hey there, Hobbit Strategy Battle Gamers. How's it going? My name is Jason. I've been off the channel for a while. I'm going to get back into it here hopefully soon with a new series, kind of similar to what I used to do with the Going on an SPG Adventure. So for this video, I'm going to I'm doing, what is it, a vlog I think they call it? Yeah. I know Joe's trying to put up some more videos, so I talked to him about it, and I'm going to do a vlog. Coming up this week is the Forge of the Potomac 2. For those who don't know, Forge of the Potomac 1 was back in January. Mr. John McConnell was very nice and hosted for us in the DC area. It was a great tournament. We had, I think, 18 folks show up, and this time right now we're looking at about 24 or more even. So, basically, I'm just going to do a quick showdown on my army because this will be the last time I have it out before we go. It is right now Thursday at about 5 in the morning. I have one more day of work to get through, and then Friday when I wake up, it's a 7-hour drive up there. Looking forward to having some fun. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you my army. And like I said, this will be the last time I have it out. It's already painted up, just finished the last couple models before the tournament. So let me turn over to that right now. Alright guys, so here we go. So for Forge of the Potomac 1 back in January, I decided to use a Durance folk list. I did pretty good. Like I said, there was 18 people. Out of 18, I placed 8th. So not as good as I would like, but still pretty good, seeing as I had only just gotten back into the hobby for about 6 to 7 months at that point. So let's light them up and show you guys what I'm taking this time. I am taking, drum rolls, as you can see, a fiefdoms list with a little bit of cheekiness added in. So for the list, what I have right here, Warband number 1 being led by none other than Prince Imrahil himself, mounted on an armored horse with a lance, and he's going to be leading 4 Swan Knights just on foot, with 4 men-at-arms with pike, 3 Blackroot Vale archers, and then 1 mounted Knight of Dol Amroth with armored horse and lance. So and then this will be his dismount. So the way I've done this, guys, is for these warbands, I've gone ahead and showed I have my mounted version on one side and then the unmounted on the other. So anybody who's mounted, you can see the unmounted on the other side. And then we have our second warband. It is Forlong the Fat on his horse, leading 3 knights on foot, 3 men-at-arms with pike, 4 Blackroot Vale archers, and then again another knight mounted with lance and armored horse. And then for the final warband, it is a Knight of Dol Amroth captain. Yes, Knight of Dol Amroth captain. Sounds right. Yeah. And then of course his foot side, and he is again leading 4 knights on foot, 4 men-at-arms with pikes, yes, and 3 Blackroot Vale archers, and 1 more knight mounted with armored horse and lance. And then finally, allying in, it is Boromir on horse from the Fellowship. I went ahead and decided that, well, I really enjoyed playing fiefdoms. Fiefdoms was one of the reasons I got into the game. They just lack when it comes to heroes. So I went ahead and chose to add Boromir into this list. So that's the army, guys. I've had a couple practice games with it. I really like the way it plays so far. I only had 1 practice game with Boromir, so hoping he does a little bit more than he did in his last game. Last game, he really didn't do much, but I didn't need him. I still ended up pulling a very close draw. Made a big mistake that should have been a win. So I went with the Blackroot Vale archers here instead of allying in, say, regular Rangers of Middle-earth, because I know the DCHL guys, who we're going to see plenty of, they like to play their monsters. A couple of them have a lot of monsters, and if you don't know, Blackroot Vale archers, if I'm remembering right, they get to re-roll any failed wounds against monsters. Has not come into effect yet in any of my practice games, but I'm betting it may happen here for Forge of the Potomac 2. So yeah, check in again with you guys when I get to my hotel room Friday afternoon. Might have a practice game Friday afternoon to show you, and then from there on out, it's going to be all Forge of the Potomac. So thanks, guys, and hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Hey guys, welcome back to my vlog. So unfortunately, I let you down. I did not take a night before video, but I am in the hotel room, as you can see here. I am in the hotel room, and it's going to be the night after the tournament. So we had, I think there was 23 people that showed up today. There was supposed to be 24. Unfortunately, one of them was sick. So Miss Laura, I'm sorry you were sick and could not partake. We look forward to seeing you at Nova, though. So that being said, 3 rounds, the scenarios, which we did not know until we showed up there. Round 1 was Lords of Battle. Round 2 was Capture and Control. And round 3 was Seize the Prize. So round 1, Lords of Battle, just kill each other. Kill, kill, kill. So that was my first game. It was against Mr. Dwayne Fleck. Did pretty good. I took 8-0 major victory, so 4 TPs for myself. He was running an Orakai list, really nice list. He had a drummer, 2 captains, Vrasku, who else? He had somebody else, I think, another hero. No, that might be it. I'm sorry, I can't remember everybody. I think there was Maher, that's it. So really great list, really liked it. Some Marauders, and he was running all over the map with his drummer. Oh, he literally went from one side of the map to the other in like 2 turns. It was cool. But a lot of crossbows, and unfortunately his crossbows let him down. But I did take an 8-0 victory. Game round 2 was Capture and Control, and if you're not familiar with that, Capture and Control is the set objective marker of domination. So in domination, you have your middle point, and then you can set your 2 12 inches apart. Not this one, it's set, so you have your middle, and then you have 2 12 inches apart, north to south, or I guess this would be east to west. I'm tired, sorry. And this would be north to south with the other 2, so they make a giant cross. So I played against Tom. I don't know your last name, Tom. I'm sorry if you're watching this. Another Orakai list. Here I am with my nice defense 6 guys thinking, yeah, I'm good against, strength 3, and I'm playing 2 lists in a row that are strength 4, so it makes my defense 6 completely useless. Still wounding on 5s instead of 6s. Good game. I was able to do a couple combo heroic combats with Immerhill and Boromir, and they made the difference. I think my biggest highlight of that game, or for that scenario that I enjoyed, was I think the second turn of combat. I was able to heroically combat myself into his Fury channeled shaman and his mounted warg banner bearer. Yeah, there we go. And I took them both out 1 turn, so that's a big chunk of points right there, and I knew he wanted them, and I was like, I gotta get those. But I took that game 7-3. I controlled 3 objective markers, and I broke him. Yes. So I think it was 7-3. Might have been 8. I don't know. I'd have to go back to look. I don't remember. Anyway, it was another major victory for me, and another 4 tournament points. And then round 3, the final one, Seize the Prize. So this one, there's a prize, a jewel that is dead smack in the middle of the board, and you have to get up there, and you need to try and dig it out. So it's a little bit of a risky move, and you try and dig it out on a 4+ roll. So I played Jordan Moreno, and we were actually on the top table for this one, me versus him, and 3 tournaments this year that both of us showed up to, and 3 times we played each other in top tables. So it's pretty cool. We got a little bit of a pattern going there. It was nice. He took Arnor, really nice Arnor list. Love the paint job. If you haven't seen it yet, please go look at it. I think he's taking it to Nova. If you've played with him before, he has a really nice brass to turquoise combo for a lot of his armies. I really like it. He actually helped me find the paint that does it, so I can do it for some of my guys. But we deployed back. He had 14 bow shots in that list, which is something you can do with Arnor. You can really stack up some bows. And unfortunately for him, his shooting did absolutely nothing against me in 2 turns. And in 2 turns with me, shooting-wise, I got 5, I believe, maybe 6, which was crazy because I think that's the total I got for the combined for the other 2 games combined for the entire tournament. So I was really happy for that success. But he also had Melbeth the Seer, Arathorn, the Monkey Twins mounted with armor. Oh gosh, Eladin here, all that might running around. And somebody else, Halbrad with the banner. So the 6-inch banner that gives an automatic courage pass. And Melbath was his leader. So round 3 top table. I'm going to go a little more into this one. So we deployed, 12 inches forward. I think the thing that won it for me for this game is in first turn, he only moved forward 3 inches, and I moved all my guys except for my archers 6, moving my archers 3, and we traded shots, and I got some shots off. and then we moved 6 inches again in the second turn. But by that point, when it came time, I was in charge range, and I was able to get in front of him and build a wall between him, and the jewel. Yes, so it would be him, me, and the jewel. So I was able to just walk up with one of my archers and throw a die and get a 4 first time, and just picked it up. And then the rest of the game was me trying to get the jewel off the board, because you get 3 for holding it, 5 for getting it onto their side of the board, and 7 if you run off. Didn't run off, but I did get him on his side of the board. I think the move of the match for that game again was Boromir, who was allied into this list, if you remember, mounted, heroically combated into Malbeth. And there was a nice lane, and I was able to make it work, and Malbeth was his leader. So I got the leader. I was able to launch Boromir like a missile in there and beat him on the roll for the duel, and then 8 wounds. I did 5. Or 8 attacks. Sorry, 8 strikes. I did 5 wounds, which was amazing. And he couldn't fury save it, unfortunately. He only got 2 of them, but he was gone, and that gave me 2 VPs right there. And I was able to protect Imrahil. I'm very proud of the fact that in this tournament I only lost 1 of my heroes. If you remember, my heroes were Prince Imrahil mounted on armored horse with lance, Forlong on horse, Captain Odoram Roth on armored horse with lance, and Boromir on horse. The only guy I lost all tournament was Forlong, and that was in round 3. And I used all his might, and he tied up the monkey twins, Eldon and Arrow here, for 2 or 3 turns, made him burn some might. So that was big. But final thing, guys. So the way that game ended, it was a 7-3 major victory for me. So again, I got 4 TP points. So overall, I had 3 major victories, which never happens for me, so I'm really proud of that. And everyone's like, wow, our Fiefdoms did it. Fiefdoms got 3 major victories. So luckily, when you pull 3 major victories and 12 tournament points, you get to take this home. Yeah, guys, I made 1st place. So I don't know how to react to that. I'm really happy. 4th tournament now I've played in since getting back into the hobby. I guess 4th time's the charm. So if you guys like Fiefdoms, yeah, they did it. If you don't like Fiefdoms, cool, hope you like another army. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop it here. I know this video is running long. Thanks for watching. For everybody who showed up to Fords, thanks for coming along and playing and partaking. It was a lot of fun seeing everyone. Everybody going to be at Nova. Look forward to seeing you at Nova. Support your local game store for your hobby. Enjoy your Hobbit hobby. Eventually you'll get to do something cool and take home one of these. I'll never get one again, I guarantee it. But hey, it's my career moment. So signing off, guys. Thanks for watching. Support your Hobbit hobby, and have a great day.